Welcome to another episode of Debunking Pro-Abortion Arguments. I'm your host, Lydia, spokesperson for Students for Life of America, and today I'll be addressing one of the most common pro-abortion arguments we hear: that abortion is justified because it helps with overpopulation, poverty, sexual assault, and a broken foster care system. First, let's deal with the biggest myth of all: overpopulation. Studies show we are actually about to face a population crisis because of the rapid decline in birth rates, which will be extremely problematic for society. A common misconception is that there are so many people on the planet that our resources cannot keep up. But according to the UN World Food Program, there is enough food in the world today for everyone to have the nourishment necessary for a healthy and productive life. Overpopulation is a complete myth, but even if it wasn't, abortion would still be a very immoral solution to it. Supporting abortion as a solution to overpopulation would be like supporting Thanos' plan to kill half of humanity as a solution to ensure world peace. Killing is not a justifiable solution to overpopulation, but luckily, overpopulation is a myth anyway. The second justification for abortion is that abortion prevents poverty by eliminating children from going into poverty and by eliminating the cost of a child for the pregnant mother. Ending a child's life to prevent them from suffering in poverty isn't effective because killing an innocent child is the worst form of suffering. Abortion is violent and not a form of compassion. It involves poisoning, vacuuming, dismembering, or injecting a baby and ending their life, and that is never a solution. People can rise above difficult circumstances, including poverty. And when it comes to the mother, the pro-life movement offers extensive resources, including standingwithyou.org, to support women before and after pregnancy to ensure that they have the resources they need to be a strong, empowered mother. Having a child can be expensive, but the pro-life movement is here to help. And ending the life of a child is never the solution. But now for a different question. What about cases of sexual assault? Isn't abortion justified for those horrific cases? Sexual assault is an unimaginably horrific crime, and no pro-lifer ever wants anyone to endure such exploitation. We are committed to offering help and resources to women in these incredibly difficult situations. Sexual assault survivors have endured the trauma of sexual assault and need to focus on healing. The abortion movement often touts abortion as a solution to the trauma of sexual assault without acknowledging the trauma abortion can cause. Abortion can have significant psychological and physical risk, including increased chances of depression, anxiety, and even suicidal thoughts. While abortion may seem like a way to deal with trauma, it can often add to the emotional burden, and it cannot undo the pain that has already been caused. Abortion also creates a second victim: the preborn child, who is innocent in this situation. In a society where a majority of rapists do not get the death penalty, how can we give the death penalty to an innocent child for the crimes of their father? There are many people, including some I personally know, who were conceived in sexual assault and lead full and meaningful lives. They are living proof that a life conceived in trauma can still be valuable and worth living. Many mothers who chose life in these circumstances have shared that their child became a blessing to them. Less than 1% of abortions are due to sexual assault, and yet 60 to 70% of women in these situations choose life with support from their communities. Yet, abortion supporters often use sexual assault as a justification for abortion on demand. This is not only a logical fallacy, but it's also wrong to exploit the stories of sexual assault survivors to advance their extreme pro-abortion agenda of abortion for any reason up until birth. Women facing such tragic situations deserve healing and emotional support. Offering abortion as a quick fix for their darkest hour is nothing more than a band-aid for a deeper wound, creating a new victim, the preborn baby. The compassionate and dignified solution is to provide support, care, and resources to help them choose life. Last, some pro-choicers often say that abortion is a solution to a broken foster care system. As someone whose family fostered, I am very aware that the foster care system is very broken. I actually became pro-life because pro-choicers told me that my foster sister, who I love and care about deeply, is better off aborted simply because she comes from foster care. The solution to a broken foster care system is not to kill the children going into foster care. It's to support them. Many of our pro-life laws actually give funding to help the foster care system and adoption system. In my state of North Carolina, our 12-week pro-life law allocates millions of dollars of funding to the foster care system, and pro-choicers try to veto that law. The pro-life movement offers real support for foster children, and every child deserves a chance to rise above their difficult circumstances rather than have their lives ended by abortion. All of the arguments I've addressed can be reduced to one simple claim. If abortion does not kill a preborn child, then it does not need any justification. But if abortion does kill a preborn child, it is never justified, regardless of the circumstances of the child's conception. If you wouldn't kill a toddler who is poor or is conceived in rape, then you should not kill a preborn baby conceived in the same circumstances. The pro-life movement offers real help to mothers in these situations because women deserve better than abortion. Thank you for watching this episode of Debunking Pro-Abortion Arguments. And if this was helpful, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this episode with a friend.